Hi guys, so I know I look whew, rough. So as you can see, I've already done my eyes. I just want this to be like kind of a quicker video where I talk to you guys about where I've been for like 2 weeks, I think. But I'm gonna start by priming. I'm using the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm, and I've just been putting this on like a little foundation brush. I see people do this all the time, and I think, oh my god, that looks entirely too bougie for me, but it actually feels good. It feels like a little massage. So one of the biggest reasons why I haven't filmed is because I've had some serious skin issues. So I had this like really bumpy, like really tiny little bumps all over my face, like especially on this cheek, on my chin, like around here, and then it came up on my eyebrow, and it was all raised and it held heat and it was kind of itchy. And I know it wasn't makeup related because it was also on the back of my neck, but I don't know what it was. It was terrible. I tried to film while that was like on my face, and it was just, it made my makeup look so awful. I'm also going to take my little L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. This is like one of my favorite pore filling primers, and it's like the most inexpensive one. And I'm just putting that, I want to put it on my area where my pores are large, and I also want to put it on this little, like, all these little spots of acne that I have. I think that I got it from all the things that I was using to try to like counteract that rash. Calamine was my best friend. I put it on my face whenever I didn't have makeup on. So I'm using some of the newer drugstore items that I got. I picked these up and then I tried to film a first impressions with it, but like I said, all I could see was how funky my face looked. So I'm using this Neutrogena Hydro Boost hydrating tint. This has hyaluronic acid in it, and it says that it moisturizes and plumps your skin for 24 hours. I have it in the shade Nude 40, which is a perfect shade, and I am obsessed with this foundation. I saw it when it came out, and I wanted it really bad, but it was retailing for like $18. That's what I got it for, but I was like, that's really expensive for a drugstore foundation. This has the same doe foot applicator that the Clinique foundation does, and that's only $27. So I just thought that's crazy. But this is really moisturizing, and I have dry skin, so I'm obsessed with it. I use a lot of it because it is so it's a little bit more sheer than I'm used to, so I just like take it on, you know. Since I've already done my eyebrows, I'm gonna try to just be really careful around those. Don't want to do that mess again. Another reason why I didn't film is because I pre-filmed so much for the whole weekend that I wasn't. I usually film on the weekends because that's when I'm off. So I usually film like 3 videos each day. And then like 2 of them don't work, but I still have 4 videos for the week. And I usually post those like every other day, so it'll last me a week. But I got really upload happy and I was like completely impatient and was uploading every single day all the videos that I pre-recorded. But I still thought I'd be okay, and then the marathon weekend happened, and so, you know, we kind of took the whole weekend for it, and it was in Virginia Beach, and all my friends were there, and my sister came, and so it was a lot of fun. It was like the most miserable experience of my entire life. Um, it was 16 degrees with wind chill. It rained the entire time. I messed up. And got a hotel 30 something blocks away from the starting line, and the roads were closed. So we had to walk 30 something blocks at like 6 a.m. in the rain. None of us were like prepared gear wise because we're not like legit runners. We just like to do them for fun. And so we were all soaked, and our clothes were heavy and wet by the time we got to the actual race. And then we all wanted to start together. So I don't know if you guys know how races work, but you get assigned a corral by your time. We all put different times. So the last, you can move to a slower corral, but you can't move to a faster corral, and my sister put in the slowest time. So she was in corral 11, 13 corrals. She was in one of the last ones. So we had to wait for all of the corrals before us to go. And you're just literally standing there. I mean, I was dancing around trying to get warm, but nothing. So the first 3 miles of the race, I couldn't feel my fingers. I'm gonna just put a little bit more over those acne spots. I admittedly do not know how to cover acne because I usually don't have it. Anyways, the first 3 miles I could not feel my hands and I was going like this. Everybody stayed really positive until mile 10, and then it was like, you know, all mental from there. I mean, it was just so cold. We were so frozen. But me and Alex and my sister all stayed together. We finished, like 3,000 something people quit. We were like within the last 500 to finish, but still we finished. So we're like, it'll do. I'm using this BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. I have it in the shade 102. This is really brightening on me, but it doesn't cover that much. So what I'm going to do first is put my trusty Wet n Wild down. But I'm just putting that right there where those dark circles are. So anyways, because of how cold it was, oh wait, hold on a second. So this has like the perfect little applicator to just go swoop in, but I don't like to actually put it on that way. So I'm just using a concealer brush and I'm just gonna kind of brush it on where I want it. I find that if I use this, I either get too little product or too much product. So anyways, so in 16 something degree weather, oh, it started sleeting the last little bit of the race too. Like I'd say the last like mile, it started sleeting. All hope was lost. Like there was no positivity after that. But anyways, so your muscles do not warm up in 16 degree weather. So we were so sore. I was actually limping. I had to work the bar that night and the next 2 nights, and people were saying, Granny, can I get a beer? You want to limp on over here and make me something to drink? It was so miserable, and I couldn't, like, the thing about it was, like, if I sat down in this chair to do my own makeup for, like, 45 minutes or something, when I woke up, I was so tight and so sore. I tried to film, and it was just, like, agonizing. So that lasted for like 4 days. Then the rash happened. Yes. And then I think the rash cleared up the day before yesterday, but my little sister was in town and she's not in town often. I know I got to see her 2 weekends in a row, but she's really not in town like ever. And she lives like 4 hours away. So whenever she's here, she gets like my every moment. So that's what happened. I also started my other job, which I am obsessed. And one of my subscribers, Chelsea, also got a new job. Go Chelsea. She got a really good job. It's been chaos. I still tried to film every once in a while, and oh my god, I just hated the videos. And also, because it had been so long since I filmed, I went back into like my little awkward shell. So whatever, I just use them as practice. So that BH Cosmetics concealer with the Wet n Wild concealer is actually really good. That's the first time I've used that combo together. I really like it like that. And I am obsessed with this sponge. I bought a new one. I got the concealer one, but I used that in a video that you guys didn't see. So it's dirty now. It's like this, it's this one, and it gets really big and it's really soft, and I'm gonna start using it for foundation. So I did also pick up these like blush sticks. These are the Mega Glow Wet n Wild blush sticks. I got it in Peach Bums and Floral Majority. I'm going to use Floral Majority because Peach Bums has like chunky glitters in it, and I just kind of put it on my hand like a crayon. It's really moisturizing. It's like, it feels really good on my hand when I put it on. And I don't actually just like crayon it onto my cheeks. I just use a brush or a sponge. and it just took off all the coverage that I put on my cheek, but that's cool. It's cool. I know it sounds like so weird that I was that upset about a bunch of texture on my face and these pimples, but I just like always have decent skin, and sitting down in front of you guys with that craziness that was happening on my face was just like, ugh. First world problems for sure. I know people have way worse skin than me, but that was the worst skin ever to me. Okay, and I got this little thing and I'm obsessed with it. So this is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Mix In Drops. This is the Turn Me Bronze one. This is so oily, but I love liquid bronzers, and I don't know if you can see, but it like bunches up really weird on the dropper. And I've never actually used the dropper because so much bunches up on the dropper, so I just kind of like smear the dropper on my hand. This has like so much glitter in it, and it's probably not the best bronze shade ever. I love liquid bronzers though. I like to use the Real Techniques contour brush to use this and just kind of put a little bit on there. I love liquid bronzers, like the cushion bronzers and stuff. I'm obsessed with those because they are a thinner consistency, and it's so much easier to use these and blend these out than it is to use cream contours. I don't know where there was black on my face. I'm really trying to finish this video before Alex gets home from the gym because we're gonna go running, because we're already signed up for another half marathon. We didn't really get our fill with this one because like nobody could do their best. Just finishing was amazing for this one because like I said, over 3,000 people didn't finish. You can't really see the chunky glitter that's in here on camera, but when I go out like in the sun, it lights up, and I think it looks pretty. It's like pink. It's like a pink glitter. There's like a pink tone to it when it's shining. It is really easy to overdo it with this as well. So just be careful. And it's really oily. It's like, if like the container itself, doesn't matter how clean I try to get it, it's just so oily. I think I'm just gonna kind of put it up there and then use my beauty blender to blend it in. I'm just going to keep using my number 7 translucent powder. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anything about this before, but I am obsessed with it. It's from the drugstore, which is amazing because it doesn't suck. All the setting powders that I've ever used from the drugstore literally crush me. But I did watch Manny MUA's video where he talks about going from the outside in, and that's actually helped me so much. So I'm just putting this in all the areas that I concealed already. And then I'm going to use my world's favorite pressed powder. This is the Wet n Wild pressed powder, and I freaking love it. So I'm just going to use that on all the areas that I didn't set already. I have so many videos to film. I have these 2 highlighter palettes from BH Cosmetics that I really want to film with, but obviously can't review a highlighter palette with so much texture on your face. I mean, you can, I just didn't do it. Make sure you get rid of this because, oh my god, it just goes everywhere. Alright, so I feel like that blush is gone. So, I'm going to use this NYC Cheek Glow. I know it's not new, it's in the shade Riverside Rose. But all of the NYC stuff at my Walmart was like super discounted, and this was like less than $1, I think. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite blush shades. It's not very pigmented, but I kind of like that with blushes sometimes because blushes are very easy to be like, oh my god, I'm a clown. I really hope that this video works out. You have no idea how many freaking videos I've wasted my life on not posting. Okay, so I already did my eyes. Like I told you guys, I used the Color Tattoo, the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour leather, and I used it in the shade Vintage Plum. And then I also got this one in the shade Barely Branded. It's this like champagne-y color. Really like this one as a base for like any highlights. I've actually used it on my face for a base, and I really like that too. But I'm gonna put it on my inner corner right now and on my brow bone just to finish off the eye. So the highlight that I'm using, I'm super excited about. I finally picked up the Milani Afterglow Instant Glow Powder in Strobe Light. It is so gorgeous, and I love the packaging. I'm using that to set that inner corner. Alright, so now I'm going to use the Milani highlighter on my face. Look at how incredible that is. Beautiful. Alright, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of mascara. This is my Marc Jacobs sample mascara, the one I'm obsessed with forever, and I'm just putting that on my lower lashes. So I got this because I wanted to show you guys this, but this is honestly the worst thing I've ever put on my lips. I mean, it is not pigmented. It never sets, and it's literally called a Vivid Matte Liquid. It feels weird on my lips, like my lips actually start tingling. I don't like it whatsoever. I don't know how anyone could, honestly. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. If you guys saw my Wet n Wild if you guys saw my Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks video, and if you follow me on Snapchat, then you know that the journey for this lip product has been difficult. I've wandered many CVS's and Walgreens. Huge thanks to Alexa, who's actually local to me. She let me know that one town over, the town that she lives in, that this is there. So, thank God for her. This is Rebel Rose from Wet n Wild. I've been literally on the hunt, and this is actually my first time using it on my lips. Okay, so I overlined like a lot, but I got like Rebel Rose Happy. Such a gorgeous color. I knew I was gonna like it. It reminds me of Alyssa. Alright, so I'm not doing my hair. I know it looks crazy, but I literally just woke up and it gets like that. Plus I need to dye my hair today, so I'm definitely not gonna do it. I'm about to go running. This is my first time running since the half marathon, so I really hope you guys like this video. I'm so sorry about my lack of uploads. I just posted a little video yesterday because I realized that it just needed edited, and sat down and just finished it up. I rushed the shit out of it. I mean, it's like a good makeup look that I ruined the video of because I just rushed it so much, but I just wanted to like have something out there to let you guys know, like, I haven't died. I was so upset because I finally started getting like the recognition from people saying, oh my gosh, I love you, you know, you constantly upload, and you know, people were kind of seeing the work that I put into it, and then there I go. And it had never happened before on my channel. I think I'd gone 4 days one time without uploading. Like, I even uploaded when I had a broken lens, and a couple activities happened in my life. So it's a good thing I have a boring life and can upload all the time. But anyways, thank you guys for being so nice in that video. I got a lot of comments just being like, girl, you need a break. Girl, life happens. But thank you guys so much. Anyways, probably gonna go crazy with my uploads this week because y'all deserve it. I have a lot of makeup coming. Thank you guys for being patient again, and I will see you soon.